Hi guys, Sophs here, back with another new video, and for once, well actually this is kind of the second time in some months, but I'm sitting down to record the first health blog of August, and it's going to be on time for once. Woohoo! I'm going to play my favourite song that I've been listening to for the last week or so. Anyway, welcome back. There has been some development since I last updated you in the last health blog of July, and let's just talk about it. So as you all know, I have been going through a choking on food incident since July. I still can't eat a lot of food at the moment because my gut bubbles have been going nuts on me. Acid reflux has been still going nuts on me, and I have been trying to eat more light since then, and it still is so tricky to talk about it, you know, because it does, you know, make me feel incredibly uncomfortable. You can see I tuck a meat in my mouth because I don't feel well then, and this is my reality that I'm going through. You know, when I posted a couple days ago on my personal Facebook and also in my Instagram stories about how it's been really affecting me, how I have been trying to sort it out, and it's something that I said in therapy that I wanted to discuss in this video, is that I can go and work on my mental health for 10 years. Why can't I work on this? You know, eating is such a massive thing for me because it's something that I always wanted to address, but I just felt so shamed, you know, to talk about it, because people just assume that you're picky. People assume that you just don't want to eat, that you're lazy, and it's not that, you know. I've been going through this since I was a kid, even, you know, and when I was talking to my therapist this week, we were trying to discuss why I have these triggers, why I find it hard to eat, why I find it so paralyzing sometimes, and that I just starve myself. It definitely has to do with my abuse when I was growing up, and that's something that I addressed with him. And as we were discussing it, you know, there's certain foods that my dad used to feed me that I can't barely eat because they will make me want to gag, because that emotion, that memory is tied to that food. So I can't eat it anymore because it makes me feel ill and sick to my stomach, because it immediately gives me a flashback on what happened when I was eating that. You know, when times when my dad was feeding me certain things and I can barely even eat it, which is the truth. And my trauma since I was a kid, it's still very paralyzing. You know, recovery is never going to be easy. It never is. But 10 years on, I'm so proud of myself, you know. 2012 would have been the end of me. This channel would not have existed if I wasn't willing to put my all into my counseling. If I didn't put myself out there to get help. So why can I get help for my mental health, but not my eating? Eating has been an issue since, again, I was a kid. we talked about in my therapy session of a possible emotional eating disorder, which is something that I can absolutely agree with. I do think that I could be diagnosed with 2 other disorders, because they run through my dad's side of the family. But it's hard, and I'm not looking at the camera at the moment because this is just a shame that I feel. You know, when people go through this, guys, it's a shame around it. You know, wanting to feel skinny, looking fat, you know, wanting to get in a relationship, be in love, have kids, you know. But a lot of it is self-body image issues, and I've been going through that for years. You know, there's times when I fake being okay, that I fake and Vine, fake being the person that I wish that I could be today. You know, probably 4 to 5 years ago, I probably would be on a great track with my Herbalife stuff, eating properly, doing all of that. But it is still such a massive issue today. You know, when I was 14, because this is when it started to get more apparent that I have an eating disorder, I didn't eat the first whole year of me being in year 8 at all. Because when I tried to eat, I would want to vomit. And I hate the sensation of vomit. I just hate it. When it comes up, when it blurs, everything, I just don't like it. And not only that, you know, there's times when I would go to school and I would starve myself, which is the truth. There's still days when I still do that. You know, when I had my fainting incident at school, you know, I begged her not to tell Mum. But I went home and told her, because saying that, oh, did my school ring you? She was like, no. Told her about my fainting incident. She was horrified. And even though it's been up and down since, it became more apparent when I didn't eat properly for a week. I only had 1 meal a day. And I remember the dizzy spells. I remember gripping on walls to go to a toilet, to go to the kitchen, just to go back into my room. I remember how horrible that was. And I know I don't want to go back to it. But it's like, I just don't know what I can do. You know, I find it very important to always acknowledge what's going on and recognizing it. And a really great Dr. Phil quote, you can't change what you don't acknowledge, which is true. And that's what I'm doing. You know, with these health blogs, I found them very insightful for me more than anything, because it's me sitting here talking to myself on camera, maybe people out there on my YouTube channel who may be going through this too. I get you. I'm going through the exact same thing too, trust me. I went on a proper eating disorder website here in Australia that I've been looking at for the past 2 to 3 days, and I look at it saying to myself, how can I get in contact with them to say, look, I have a problem, I don't know what I'm doing, I need help, and I just can't. I don't know why, but I can't click on it. So that's why I'm going back to my doctor's in a couple of weeks, which will be the week of health blog number 15, which I'll chat to you guys more how that went, what's happening and what's happening there. But that's just the truth of it. You know, it's very tough just to sit and talk about this. You know, it's something that makes, I think, a lot of us uncomfortable talking about, you know, but I've been chatting about my mental health for 10 years. Some of that has been, you know, talking about, you know, my eating, and some of you guys know that. But because of COVID, it hasn't helped. it actually made it a lot more bigger than anything as well, you know. When I went through, you know, when I collapsed last year, I think it was in October, or if it was in August last year, I can't remember. But since then, I haven't closed my my door in my second bathroom since, because I'm terrified it's going to happen all over again. You know, there's times when I go into a shower with mints in my mouth, or making sure that I ate something before going in, because I'm afraid I'm going to faint all over again. And I just don't want that. You know? It's not easy just to sit and talk about this, guys. It really fucking isn't easy. You know? And with everything that's happening with Eugenia Cooney currently on YouTube, which is, it's atrocious what's happening with her, and no one's acknowledging it, or she's just in severe denial. You know, it's triggering me so much more, because you ask yourself, how can her content still be allowed on YouTube, but it should be heavily restricted? Trust me, I can go on that for ages, but I'm not going to. It doesn't serve a purpose for this particular video. But in 2 weeks, I will be going to doctors. I do have a John Network appointment the day before. And again, I will let you know how that goes on video 15th, and I will definitely let you know. But the main goal is to do what I can do. Continue try to eat. Drink plenty of these waters. As you can see, got a bunch of them behind me. There we go. I just see what I need to do, because that's all that I can do at the moment. You know, I felt so accomplished the day before recording this video, because I sat down, had an entire mental health day listening to music. I got an all of June and July singing covers sorted, which makes me so happy. I got new music, which makes me happy. I'm planning on doing some more later on. I'm going to go, once this video has been completely finished recording, I'm going back to watch a ton of YouTube, because I've got a lot of stuff to catch up on. It just feels like I'm getting somewhere again. You know, it was the first for us here in Australia, and in the US it was the 31st of the last of July, and I had an incredible call with Moran, with my inner transformation team. I will check on a couple of photos for you guys, but it was a nice 90-minute call. It was very insightful, it was powerful. Look forward to the recording. But it was like, wow. And I want to feel that again, you know. My mood can go up and down over the times, you know. But I need to get back into doing mindfulness stuff. I need to. That's what they're over with. You need to get back into that. Working out. You need to get back into that. Which I will do over the next 3 days. And then at least the whole week of exercises will be done. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I will update you guys in 2 weeks, or I will update you guys all on my Instagram, which, because all the links are down below. I'm very active on Instagram, Twitter, my Facebook page. What else am I active on? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. That's number 1. All of those links are down below. All of my YouTube series links, of course, all linked down below. Hit that subscribe bell and the notification bell if you want to see more of my content. The music that was used in this video, of course, will be credited right after this part of the video. And of course, to my end card, which you will see a recent upload. and the health blog playlists. I do feel that August is going to be a good month for me. I can feel that. I gotta go do work for it. I have a feeling once this video is done, I'm going to take off my boots, which is what I'm wearing. Look at these boots. Go back on my bed because I have a feeling at some point my back is going to hurt. But I feel like I'm now getting somewhere, which is great because the last 2 weeks last month has been shit. Anyway, I'm off. I don't want to talk too much longer because I know I'm going to lose my voice. But I love you all. Catch you up in 2 weeks. I will be on Instagram chatting to you all. And let's go kick August's butt. Great mental health. More getting the physical health sorted. And incredible new possibilities are ahead.